get this going. No gin tonight. Right. Where are we now? Just wait for it to catch up with itself. Right. Evening, everyone. I can see a few have come on now. Hope everyone's good. Lee Ashby here, Motocross and Speedway Memories. Been a while again. Been a month, I think, since I did Billy Lyles and Mark the Reaver. So, yeah, as I said, I've been messaging quite a few riders in the last few days, trying to get some Speedway ones going as well and Motocross as well. So hopefully I can get onto that as soon as possible and get some replies off the riders. Just before I get started, just want to say a couple of thank yous. Obviously, big thanks to my man Lee Owen with Owen Developments, as you can see on the top here and behind me there. Look. You can check out his Owen Developments on www.owendevelopments.co.uk and check him out. Also, thanks to the man Stefan Everts, who helps me out with rider contacts, etc. So, big thanks to him. You can check him out on www.s72gin.com as well. As most of you might know, I've got the Paris Supercross competition going. That will close at 6 p.m. this Friday evening, and then I'll be doing the live draw at like sort of 7-8 o'clock, which I'll announce and put up on social medias and everything. So yeah, get involved with that as soon as possible. Been a slight issue for us with obviously everyone had to be fully vaccinated to go on that, so it slowed that competition up, I'm afraid. But I think we've got, I think there's 74 in it at the moment. But as some of you may know, with even £1,000 spending money up for grabs as well, it'd even be worth a ticket for that, let alone for the Supercross tickets, the flights over and the hotel stay 2 nights in Paris as well. So if you want to get involved with that, get hold of me. But you and whoever you take with you would have to be fully vaccinated to go, I'm afraid, which is a bit of a bummer. Hi Dan, mate. How's it going? See Dan Merrifield's on. So yeah, it's a shame on that side of things with the fully vaccination. It's actually there's a lot out there that haven't obviously been vaccinated at all, or only got one jab is the classic one, but not both. So that was a shame, because that would have definitely have sold out. But if you want to get involved in that and you are fully vaccinated and you've got someone you can take with us as well, then get hold of me and get involved in that before Friday. And then I'll be doing the live draw for that on Friday night. Also, obviously, with our reunion, Motocross and Speedway Members reunion meeting, hopefully by the end of this month, I should have a date for our 2-day event and a track, hopefully, is the plan. We'll be looking to do it more sort of front end of the year, not the back end of the year as we did this year, obviously, as we did start of September. Be looking to do earlier in the year for 2022. So keep an eye out for that. We'll be online booking, and my plan is to put out like a 24-hour early link. I will message all the riders that were involved in the first reunion to thank them for attending the first ever one. They don't want to miss out on the second one. We're expecting a bit more interest. Quite a lot of people that missed the first one want to get involved in the next one, don't want to miss that one. So I will give it like a 24-hour. I'll message all them guys with a link to go on and book in, and then I'll put it out publicly like the next day, 24 hours later, for everyone else as well. So that's the plan. Right, so let's get Jordi then on. Jordi Tixier. Nice. Evening all. Hi Simon, how's it going, buddy? Not sure who that is, but don't forget, guys, before I get Jordi on, don't forget to, sorry, I just lost myself there. Don't forget to, when you're coming on Facebook, look, Simon Howell's there is on YouTube, so that doesn't matter. But like you're on Facebook, like Dan Merrifield there. Basically, before you come into this video, you need to click on the link on the post on this video to give yourself, so I can see your profile and picture like that. So if you've got a question for Mr. Tixier, then I can quote it and put it up on screen. Otherwise, it will come up like that, look, Facebook user. So you can come out of here now, quickly, click on that link in the post on the Facebook, and then come back into the video, and you'll be like that one there. I'm not sure who that is, but thanks for that. Bring on the 2022 reunion. If you click on that link, as I said on the post before you come into this video, then I'll be able to see who I'm talking to like that. I'll get back on you that with all that down, all the details. Also, I want to thank Mr. Tom Brown as well from Moto Extreme down there in Marshfield. You've got to check him out. He's online now. He's got an online shop now as well for that as well, so you can check him out. Give me the Mr. Tixier shirt there, so much appreciated for that, Tom. Much appreciated. Yeah, so I will get this link over to Mr. Tixier now and try and get him on. Here we go. Mr. Tixier's been waiting for me. I said to him I send it at 5 past, and he's like, it's gone 5 past. So hopefully he's got that now. Hopefully I'll get him on in a second. Yo, Nicky Watts, how's it going? Another one of the boys that was flying in the reunion. My mate from Panama there. Met Jordi at the MXGP in Mexico. Cool. So don't forget, if you go into the link on the post, click on that, and then you can get your name to come up on here like Nicky. Hope you'll be there for the next one, Nicky. The What Boys will be out there. We can be giving it the you what chance again on the microphone. Ended up stumbling across ended up having to do the commentary after we were let down, and ended up loving it, loving life. So we're definitely getting involved with that next year. Got to enjoyed that in the end, me and Kev, so we'll get involved with the old commentary for sure, definitely. We'll get people up, get the riders up on there again, and get them interviewed in between races and things like that. Makes it fun as well. So hopefully Jordi has got his link. Just messaging him now. He was obviously worried, look, because I'd gone past the 5 past. I told him I'd message him with the link. So I just needed to do my thank yous and everything. So hopefully he can click onto the link in a second, and we'll be in with the man. And we can get the video going. How is everybody? My man should be on in a second. I've just literally messaged him again, sent him the link. Sent him a little bit late because I was already waffling on to you guys. Hopefully you'll come on in a second. Get the photos going. Get the video going. So yeah, we'll, like I said, get involved in the Paris Supercross competition. Amazing competition at the Paris, is it Defense or La Defense Arena? Massive, great arena there. You've probably seen some of the pictures I put out. All changes colours all around the whole stadium. Looks mint. I believe they've held it there the last couple of years before they stopped doing it with the COVID. So it looks really cool. Definitely need to attend one of these Paris Supercross one day. Not sure if Jordi's getting that. Evening, Alec. How's it going, buddy? How are you? Hopefully my man will get that link. Has he got that link? Okay, he's got it. He says he's got it. So hopefully I'll get on in a second. Hopefully he clicks on it. Hopefully you can get on that link. Get the old Ride It going as well. I'm going to get the Ride It sound going again. Not sure who that is. Don't forget to click on that link inside on the Facebook post before you come in. Then I can see your profile like Alec there. Then I know who I'm talking to, and I can quote you guys when you're speaking to me as well. Which is always good to interact with all of you guys on the comments. Trying to keep an eye on the comments. Trying to keep an eye on some questions. Hope some of you got some questions for Jordi. And there we go. I can see my man's coming to the screen. I can see you. We won't hear you until I bring you into the screen, but I can hear you. Right, so he's here. My man's here, so I'm going to get the video going, and then we'll get into it then, people. Let me get rid of that comment off of there. Good to speak to a few of you all before I got him on. Here we go then. Right, the champ is here. How's it going?
Yeah, not so bad actually.
All good with you? Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I hear you good.
So is that on your phone, Jordi, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
I think if you put it sideways, then it
Yeah,
takes the whole screen, I think. There we go. Look at that.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Like this is gonna be much better.
There you go. And then it takes the full screen as well. Beautiful. I much appreciate it for coming on, buddy.
Yeah, thanks to you, I appreciate it.
Brilliant, brilliant. So, how are you in general? What's been going on? What's going on with you at the minute?
Actually, it could be a better time. I got a little injury middle of the season. I plan to be back end of the year, but I wasn't 100%. And we know that the World Championship actually is like the level is really high, and you need to be 100% to fight in the top 10 or something. So I was not ready for it, and I prefer to just rest a little bit and just be back 100% for the 2022 season.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I just have to say thank you to my friend that got me this to bring in today, Mr. Tom Brown from Motor Extreme in Marshfield. Got me this beautiful shirt of yours here, look.
Yeah, this one is really special, and this is the world champion one. So not everybody has this one, huh?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love that. Not a bad background at all there. It's a nice shirt as well. It's got the whole sweat things in and everything as well. So then, what's the plans for next year then, buddy? What's everything in place?
um, yeah, actually, I'm still working on it. Some good news coming soon, but I can't say anything actually. But I just enjoy having my own team. It's a lot of work, but still, my goal for next year is gonna be the World Championship. This is my main goal, and then I signed for the German Championship with KTM Saros, which I'm a back-to-back champion the last 2 years,
Yep.
and then hopefully for some French Championship, which I also really like.
Before I sort of go back to the start of things as well, what's involved with your training regime? Obviously, a lot of the guys do a lot of hard work behind the scenes that no one sees, not the pretty side of everything. But what do you do in your regime to get ready for everything?
It depends of the period of the championship. During winter, it's you have a period where you're doing a lot of physical training, and then the other period where you're doing a lot of riding. So I would say in general, in the winter we're riding like 5 times a week, and then morning cycling, afternoon riding. So this is the how it goes. And then during the season, I try to ride 1 or 2 times. It depends how I feel after the GPs. And then for the rest, it's kind of running or cycling almost every day. Monday, Friday, it's more for recovery before the weekend and after the weekend. And for the rest, it's just pushing all the time.
I think I saw on your, I think it was your Instagram, you were out cycling. Was it yesterday? Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
I think I saw. Do you enjoy that side of things as well?
Yeah, I'm kind of guy which I like to train, but I love the sport, and training, I would say it's a passion for me, even during the winter break, I like to do some physical things. And actually, I like a lot running, like more in the woods and stuff. And then cycling, also a lot of kilometers. It's something I just have a lot of fun. I really like it, and it's not. I just enjoy.
If you make it fun, it's all good, and it helps a lot with your preparations for sure.
Yeah, of
Right,
course.
let's take it back a bit then. How did you actually get into motocross then, Jordi? And what was your earliest memory of the sport? What sort of first bike did you have?
My dad was racing to the good level, to the French championship and stuff. And then at my 2 years old, he buy me a bike, and then he didn't tell him to my mom. So when my mom came home, she was not really happy. But
No.
yeah, but it came like this, and I would say that at the beginning I didn't really like riding. Until my 10 years old, which I got my first French championship title. I didn't really like it. My dad bring me to the race, but I would say most of the time crying, like I didn't want to go to the gate. But then around 10 years old, I really enjoy it. And since that, I live for motocross. I dream about motocross. I wake up motocross. I go sleep motocross all the time. And I would say I have some, good memories in my career. Of course, the MX2 title in 2014 was one of my best memories. Even if in that time, it was quite of emotional with my little brother got paralyzed 1 week before, and I got world champion the week after. It was a really emotional period, but of course, being world champion, it's a dream of a lot of riders, and not everyone's coming world champion. So I'm pretty proud of. Oh yeah, that you got it.
That's way back. Look, that's way back. I've done some digging
Oh
on that
yeah,
one.
awesome.
That's all fun then. So, what was sort of the age then? What was your sort of age period? What sort of age were you when you thought, you know what, I can do this as a career, like as a professional career? What sort of age were you then? Do you remember?
I would say it was end of 2009. So I was 16. I came to a period where I was riding the French championship. I won some race, but I never got the title. And I would say that my parents gave all, and we couldn't go further. And I had one of my sponsor in the past, which called KTM, Jackie Martens, to know if it would be possible to ride the year after in his team. And yeah, we find an agreement. So it was not really easy. Most of the people don't know, but to go in the team, most of the time when you don't make any result, it's not that easy. So we find agreement, and it was the year where I should perform. Otherwise, it was done. And then 2010 was it was a crazy year for me. I got French champion, European champion, world champion junior, and I won every races. So this comes really the time where I become a professional rider.
Very cool. Actually, Lee, I've just spotted a question here on the side while I was looking at my own stuff, and it's
Yeah.
interesting. Lee Monday here is a friend in the UK. Just put what pre warm up do you do before you hit the track on the bike? Do you do some warming up? I know a lot of the bike. Do you have like a lot of them have cycling machines and stuff like that? Do you do all that?
I would say I'm not the best guy who doing it.
Okay.
It's maybe one of my mistake, and that's true that the last few years I try to improve these points, because sometimes when I'm coming to the gate and the first few laps, I'm not enough in the race. I'm too slow, so I need to work on it more. But I would say I tried to cycling, and then it didn't come out good. And then since this year, I'm doing more like exercise, intensity exercise, to just go more quick into the race, and it start to pays off. So for 2022, it's one of the things where I have to change this.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put up a couple of pictures that I took of you at the British GP while we're talking about what I was just about to ask you. What's your thoughts on the qualifying the day before? How do you like the qualifying Do you like that side of it? You know, to qualify for the gate position, do you like that side of it?
You mean how it is now or how it was
Yeah,
before?
how it is now. Yeah, do you like that? How what's your thoughts on that? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I really like it. You know, first of all, for the risk of the riders, you know, we're taking already a lot of risk during the week, and you know, taking some other risk in the weekend, especially on Saturday. For me, wasn't really good because most of the time we rode for nothing. You know, first practice was okay. We got warm up and stuff. Then we got the lap time where we took risk only for the quali race, and then quali race we took risk for the next day. So for me, it was too much. You know, actually now we have one free practice which keep going with the with the time practice, and it was yeah, it's really good. You know, you take risk, but you know for what. And then two motos when you just give 100%. So for me, it's like quick and less risk for the riders.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I took these pictures of you at Matley Basin, British GP. What's your thoughts on the track there? Do you like the British GP and do you like the track at Matley?
Yeah, honestly, for me, Matali is one of the nicest track in the world. You know, for the riders, I think is that kind of track where you really enjoy it. And then when you're coming to the track, you are like, okay, I'm really happy to be tomorrow already. And then, you know, the ground is good. The jumps are awesome. And then the layout of the track is just really good. So all the time I go to Matali, I really enjoy it. And then I have a lot of fun.
Yeah, most of the riders I've spoken to seem to be positive about it, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Got Nicky Watts here. Hi, Nicky. He's put, was Factory KTM the best bike that you rode to date?
Yeah, it was. It was. And it was not only the bike, it was also the team. Of course, we had really good bikes, and I really enjoyed it, and I learned a lot in this team. But it's also about the team, you know. It's a team effort, and all the people working around the riders is 100% behind the riders, and they don't make any difference with the riders who winning and the riders who riding top 10. You know, it's all the same, and we just work all together to perform. And actually, yeah, for me, it was the best team, the best bike.
Does it feel like a lot of pressure when you're in that factory team and there's obviously a lot of guys working for you and there's a lot involved? Do you guys feel that as well? Do you feel the burden?
Yeah, of course you feel it. You know, you're not in the factory team to riding top 5. When you're in the factory team, you dare to win or just being on the box. You know, so you're feeling pressure, of course, but it can be also a good pressure. You know, you're working for that all the week. You get ready for it. So when you're behind the gate, if you did a great job during the winter, you just have to go for it.
Yeah, for sure. What riders did you look up to and idolize when you were young, and why?
For me, it was Ryan Dungey.
Oh, yeah.
I really like that guy. You know, the way he is in and out of the track. I had the pleasure to meet him twice or something, and then he was like, "Wow, this is Ryan Dungey," you know. But he just speak like just normal, and I really enjoy it. You know, he's really humble, and this is for me something really important. Even if you champion or whatever, you have to stay yourself, and is that kind of person which I was really happy to meet him, and it's the guy for me. Yes.
Was there any French guys as well that you liked? Where you looked up to them as well? Was there any French guys?
Yeah, of course. You know Pichon. Uh, um, he's, yeah, he had some story battle with Stefan Everts, but he's the French champion, and I had the luck to meet him and had a long talk with him, and sometimes we go also train with him, and invite us to ride on his home track. is a really nice guy, you know. And for me, it's really special, you know, when you are a kid, you're watching those guys on TV, and from now you just speak with them, and sometimes you send a message with them, and it's like they are legend, you know. So yeah, this is awesome.
That's how I feel when I speak to you guys.
Yeah.
Very cool to do. What do you guys think? Do you like it when you get on like a front of a magazine like this here? Does that mean anything to you guys? Do you enjoy that, seeing things like that? Is that cool?
Yeah, is that pretty cool? You know,
Mm.
not everyone having the luck to be on the cover magazine or something. I got some, and hopefully to get more.
Yes, for sure. That would be cool as well, wouldn't it? Who would you say that have been your sort of rivals over your career, and who did you enjoy racing with the most?
My main rivals was Jeffrey Hellings when we battled for the World Championship. You know, it was a crazy year. He was the fastest. He got this injury, so I had the pressure to almost win every races if I would have the luck to be world champion. And then this last race where I came back, you know, it was a lot of pressure between us. So he was my main rival, but in the same time, really friendly, I would say. We spent a lot of time together during winter time. We train all the time together, and we share a lot of things. So it was my main rivals, but in the same time, we had a really good relationship, and it was nice to battle with him.
Very cool. I've got someone here. I've not. There's no name on it. They've not registered on the Facebook. But it says, "What's your opinion on the intensity of the GPs right now? Is it the toughest the class has ever been?" So I presume they're talking about the MXGP class that you're in.
Um, I would say the intensity from now it's crazy. You know, those guys, especially those three guys at the end of the championship was wow. I was watching TV and I was like, that guy are fast. And then they just, I think they are not riding 100% from now. They're just riding 150% all the time. And that's why we saw some mistakes from Jeffrey, from Tim, and from Fav in this last few races. But, you know, they just push the level higher and higher every year. And yeah, actually, is it the toughest class? For sure. You know, everyone working so hard. And I would say now we see the top three riders, but I can tell you guys that the top 12, 14 are crazy fast. And this is, yeah, this class never been that high, I think.
I think us English use the word stacked.
Yeah,
It's so
exactly.
stacked. It's so stacked. Like you said, the top 20 is like all names. Everybody knows these riders all over the world. It's amazing, and it's about
Yeah,
getting a
we
good
could
start.
say that if you have a good start, then a top 8, 5 is possible. But then if you're riding like top 20 or something, then you never come back. And that's why it makes the MXGP so tough now.
Yeah, for sure. I got Tom Comber. Hello, Tom. He's put. Is there a certain rider that you get along with, well, or mates with? In the paddock?
What you mean for the team?
In general, have you got? I think he means like any riders that you're sort of quite friendly with more than others. That type of thing.
Yeah, you know, it's what I'm gonna say. It's quite sad, but you know, in an MXGP, unfortunately, we don't have so many friends. I really wish it could be different. You know, in and out of the track, it's something different. So saying hello to someone, it doesn't kill anyone, you know.
No.
So I don't know if you know what I mean,
Yeah, I get what
but
you're saying. Yeah, associates.
yeah, I wish it could be different. But actually, you
Yeah.
know, I had a good relationship with Jeremy van Orbeek. You know, when I came to KTM, he helped me quite a lot, and we stay in a good relationship since many years now, and we still talking together. So yeah, I would say he's the only guy which I really speak. After that, it's not. I can't say it's a friend, but a guy like Tony Cairoli, he also always stay the same and always hello, how are you? And you know, is that kind of legend which still stay the same, and you know where you come from.
Yeah, stay humble
Yeah,
and all that. Yeah,
that's
that's cool.
important, I think.
Yeah, very important. That's cool. It seems that you're that way as well, so that's good.
Yeah, I try to it. I mean, my parents always say, yeah, whatever you do, just stay you. So I just stay myself.
That's very cool, mate. That's very cool. Keep it that way. What's the reason behind the number? Obviously, 9/11. What does that mean to you?
I'm living close to Paris, and there is like a sandy track there. And then since I am a kid, that guy is doing a lot for me. He has his own track, and then the name of the track is MX 911. And then when I was young, he built my supercross track, and then he opened me the track whenever I want. So when I became to the professional sport, I would say, I used to the 911 just to thank him for what he did, and I just keep him.
I wonder what that was. Oh, there we go. There it is. Thank you for that. Tom's come back with a bit of a question on tyres, but do you run a paddle tyre much this year on different tracks? Seems a lot of the riders are using it all the time now, just for the start, and even if it's hard pack track, is this the way forward?
I was really surprised about Trentino when I saw that a lot of riders was using a scoop tire. I understand the question, and that's true that now the scoop tire is, I'm riding with Dunlop, and this scoop tire you can ride on so many tracks. And that's true that I already rode with a scoop tire on a kind of really hard pack, and even in a corner it was really good. So I can't say it's better than the dirt. I mean the normal tire for hard pack, but I could see that now the scoop tire it's a lot better for the start because they rip the track quite a lot.
Yeah.
But that's true that we see from now a lot of riders using the scoop tire even on a quite hard pack. So it's quite strange, but let's see how it goes in the future.
Yeah, I think it almost tells you how important the start is, doesn't it? That people actually thinking about that sort of 100 yards, 200 yards is a massive thing at the start.
Yeah, they just prefer to have a good start, and then they get used to it when riding. I think that was the main things. But when I saw photos of Trentino using the scoop tire, I know how the track is with the rocks and how slippery it is. I was like, wow, this is crazy.
Madness, but they were all worried about the start. See some of the guys coming in with the technical things, like Nikki's put her, what do you do to help with arm pump, the dreaded arm pump that everyone talks about, obviously?
I think I'm a lucky guy on that site. I never get any arm pumps. I don't even know how it is. And my dad got it when he was riding. He got the surgery for it. And he said to me when I was young, never do push up or doing with the arms, just riding is enough. So that's maybe why I have no pain. But actually, I know that some riders having a lot of arm pump, and this is really difficult in our sport. The only things I can say is that in the warming up, maybe start slower than your highest level, and then go quicker and quicker lap after lap. And sometimes the arm getting hot, and then it's okay. But arm pump, it's like it's tough things.
Big thing. I was going to ask you about race gear. What's been your favourite race gear? You've certainly had some cool race gear. Even when I took photos of you, I thought that was cool. Like for instance, there, like with the checkers on the back and stuff. You've had some cool race gear over the years. Has there been some that you've liked more than others? Obviously, that's a pretty special one behind you as well.
Yeah, what I like, it's especially sometimes for the home GPs, we have some special color, and I would say it's. I'm always pretty proud, to wear the flag of my country, and FXR is doing a lot of nice things, and they are really hoping to make a new color. So I would say I don't have one gear which I really like, but most of them are pretty cool.
There's one more, nice colour.
Yeah,
some cool gear. I love that, and I like that one as well. Nice and bright.
Yeah, that was different brand. It was also cool. Yeah.
Just got that. Nice one there. That was this year as well. Right, so I was going to ask you, do you have any superstitions or anything? Any weird ones or anything like that? I asked most of the guys this.
I'm not really that kind of guy. Uh, you know, the only things I do is that when I put my clothes on, I always start on the right side and then the left side. I never do left and right. That's the only things. Otherwise, I don't do anything special.
I think that's a good thing because I think it can be quite draining, I'd imagine. Some of the guys, some of the things they've got is crazy.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
true. I already hear that some guys having some crazy things, huh?
yeah, real crazy. Oh, I got Ian Chesterman here. Hi, Ian. How's it going? He's put, "Hey, Jordi, do you like the mesh gate, or was the preparation of the gate good for focusing more each race when you just had like the normal dirt starts?" Or whatever?
Yeah, Mage Gates is good. I mean, you can come to the start to the last minutes before the gate drop. So this is good things. Another things which I don't really like is that now the Mage Gates, it makes everyone starting the same. When you prepare your gate, I mean, some make it different and it can make the difference out of the gate. So that the things where the mesh didn't really help, and we can see that now the factory teams which having a lot of money, they're using a lot of electronics with a mesh because the grip is always the same, and it's not. Then for the private riders, then the level is not the same anymore. So I think the mesh gates doesn't help really much.
No, I'm not keen on all the sort of losing the skill or the art of making a
Yeah,
start off of
true.
normal. For sure, I
Yeah.
get that. Have you got any tracks that are your favourites at all in the GP series? Is there any favourites that obviously your home GP must be a special one anyway, but
Yeah, the home GP is special because of the public. The French crown, I would
that's right.
say it's not because I am French, but it's one of the best.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
really awesome. So I have two tracks where I really like. In France, I really like Ernée.
Yep.
It's a really nice track, also a good grip and a lot of fun. And the second one is Matterly. I'm a French guy. I like a lot Supercross since I'm a kid. And then Matterly is like super nice, with the jumps and everything. I always have a lot of fun. So this is the two tracks from the MXGP series, which I really like.
I do ask the guys this a lot. I don't think you've got to ride there, but I will ask anyway. I don't know if you've heard of Fox Hill track in the UK. It was quite iconic back in the
Yeah.
sort of 90s into the 2000s. Have you ever got to ride there? I don't think you have. Yeah.
No, I never been, but I saw some
Oh,
videos from Everts in the past, and it
yeah,
looks
yeah.
awesome with the up and down. So I wish I would be back there.
Yes, that's my hometown where I live. So yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah, yeah.
Then
So
let's
it's very
come in the
cool.
next few months.
Yeah, be very cool, mate. Very cool. They still race British Championship there.
Okay.
Yeah, because Stefan come over when Liam Everts
Yeah.
rode in the British Championship
Yeah.
this year. So yes, it's still going. But it's still an iconic track from the sort of 90s
Cool.
more. But what's the best atmosphere that you think you've ever ridden in?
Best atmosphere
Mm,
for sure. The French GP.
mm,
It's it's something special. You first of all, you have most of the time the family coming, the sponsors coming. So if you have a lot of person around you, and it's sometimes difficult to be really focused on the race. A lot of things to do between interview and then some signature autograph session and stuff. But I would say French GP for me, it's is the best atmosphere. When you go on the track,
mm.
all the public cheering for you, and then when you're just battling, it's wow, really awesome when you hear the noise and stuff. So yeah, I can't complain. The French GP is something awesome.
You touched on it briefly earlier. Obviously, winning the MX2 World Championship must have been really special. Your feelings and thoughts about all that? Amazing.
Yeah, like I said, the feeling was awesome. The week before, my mom called me, and me and my dad, and yeah, she didn't want to tell us, but my brother got paralyzed a few days before,
Mm,
and it was wow. Actually, I don't care about the world championship. I just want to go home and
yeah,
being close to my mom and brother. So I called my brother and I asked him. I will remember forever the first question, "How are you?" And he told me like, "Yeah, all good." And then I was like, "Wow, he's strong."
oh, yeah.
And then just talking about it, I have goosebump, I swear.
Mm,
And then I say, "Yeah, what I do I'm back home?" Or he say, "Yeah, you stay home, you stay in Mexico, and you have to be world champion, bro." So I was like, "Okay, now I have to make it. I can't lose."
mm,
And then I would say that the week was really long because you realize that your brother is in the wheelchair from now and stuff. And I was lucky to have Christophe Charlier, another French rider,
yeah, I met
next
him.
to me, and then some close people also close with me. So it helps me a lot. And
Mm,
then when I came to Mexico, I honestly didn't think about the world championship. My main goal all the time I went on the track, I need to be first. And then practice I was first, quali I was first, and then I win the first moto. And then only 3 points between Jeffrey and myself before the second moto. I got the whole shot, and then I hit the neutral just before the jump, and we saw that Tonkov jump on my back.
yeah, I
And
remember.
at that moment, it goes so quick in my head, like, do I give up because I'm too far, or do I keep going? And I was like, okay, I don't want to have any regrets. I just give 100% on the track, and we see what's happened. And then I got world champion 3 minutes before the end or something.
Mm,
And then I would say when you cross the finish line, you don't even realize. Everyone is jumping on you, photos, and then straight to the podium, and then they give you the gold plate, and then wow, I'm the one this year. And
mm,
it goes so quick. And I honestly realized only few months after, when we got we get a big party
mm.
where we celebrate it together, all together. And it's a big emotion. It's a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice to finally being world champion, a dream of every riders. And to have this in my career, it's really special.
Did you speak to your brother not long after that? That must have been pretty a special phone call to speak to him.
After what?
After you claimed the title and you won, did you get to speak to him?
Yeah, of course. I got him straight on the phone. He was watching to the hospital, and I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah, he jumped from the bed.
Wow.
It was just super happy. He was with my cousin also, and they drank some bottles and stuff. And yeah, a dream came true for everyone. My little brother also did a lot of things for me during my career. And it's I'm not alone to be world champion. It's all the people around me.
That's very cool. Obviously, you guys get a lot of injuries in the sport. It's obviously part and parcel, as we know. What sort of injuries have would you say have held you back at certain years? Obviously, this year as well.
Yeah, I'm not a rider which get a lot of injury. Only most of the time it takes quite a lot of times. I broke my collarbone for a few times, my wrist and stuff. But the last few injury was ligaments of my wrist,
Hmm.
and ligaments. You have to wait,
Mm.
and that's why it takes a lot of time. It's a serious one, and it takes time. So it's happened again this year without any crash, but it just makes you stronger, and then being back 100% for the year after.
What other sports do you like watching, Jordi?
I would say MotoGP.
Hmm.
I really like MotoGP. I had the luck with Monster in the past to go in MEGP of Le Mans, and I met some legend, and it's kind of sports which I really like to watch.
Got Leon here has just put any tips on riding for a novice rider that's getting back into motocross? Bit of a difficult one.
Sorry, what you said?
Got Lee here has asked for any tips on riding again, a novice rider that's getting back into motocross.
Oh, any types? I would say, first of all, having fun. If you don't have fun, then it's not good. And just don't want to go too fast, too quick. Learn quickly the base, and then that's it. Giving tips like this without knowing how you ride is still difficult, I would say.
Exactly, yeah.
But having fun. Motocross is fun. It's fun sport, so just enjoy it, and then the speed will come.
Cool. Thanks for that, Lee, as well. What other hobbies do you have that you enjoy away from the racing?
First of all, seeing my friends, it's something I really like. During the season, I'm never home almost. So when I have a little bit of time, spending time with my friends, something I really like. And otherwise, we're doing a lot of karting. Since my brother got this injury, we buy some go-kart, and then when we have 3 days, we go-kart with dad and brother and some friends, and we're doing a lot of things. So this is one of my hobby, which I really like.
Yeah, very cool. That's very cool that you can bash each other up on there then.
Yeah.
Brothers and all that. Gareth Edwards here has put, what was the biggest change you made during your career that made a massive improvement for you personally?
I would say when I moved up to KTM factory. Before I always walked with my dad. Since I'm a kid, my dad is my trainer, and he learned me a lot of things. And when I came to KTM, I had the luck to speak and having Stefan Everts as a trainer, as a team manager, and I lived 2 minutes from his home. So having a legend next to you can be shy, I would say, but he learned me a lot of things in and out of the track also, because it's not only on the bike but also out of the track. And we could see that these 3 years with KTM, I just improve every year, and his goal was first year top 5, second year podium, and the third year world champion. And it works perfectly with the top 5 the first year, second in the world championship the second year, and world champion the third year. So I would say I'm really proud to meet this legend in my career.
Yeah, for sure. It's really special. I met him actually at Fox Hill this year.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's really cool guy.
He obviously won a lot of GPs at Fox Hill in the UK as well. So that was one of his favourites. So
true.
Very cool. Very, very cool. I was going to say to you as well, obviously another special memory for course is obviously winning the Motocross the Nations.
Yeah.
That was super cool as well. Could you sort of tell us how special and relive some of that for us?
Oh, it was special moments. First of all, this year I wouldn't be the team normally, and the French team called me like maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks before the nation. I didn't have any bikes, so I came there with the private bikes. And then when we came to USA, nobody, not any other team, beat the USA on his own ground.
Yeah.
So when we came there, our goal was to be on the podium. It will be already really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a strong team. I would say the French team in the nation are always really strong, and we spent a super good week with the team and with the other French riders. And we believed until the last minutes, and the conditions were really, really difficult, and we got the win. When we arrived there, everyone, especially the American guy, were really against us. The public were really bad with us. And end of the weekend when we came on top of the box, it was a really nice feeling.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. What a very special thing to have in your career. Already world title and a Motocross the Nations. It must be very special for yourself.
Yeah, of course, it's different that being MX2 world champion and a team world champion, but both of them are some big emotion. It's a single. You're riding with your own normally, and now you're riding as a team, and then it's pretty different. But at the end, when you celebrate all together, it's wow, super awesome. It's really cool.
What was the Kawasaki like when you was on the team? What was that like?
Um, I would say Kawasaki wasn't my best year so far.
Yeah.
I was battling with for the World Championship 2015 when I got injury 3 race to go or something.
Yeah.
And then I had to move up to the 450 class because I was 23.
Yeah.
And I had some good improvement. And the second year I was ready. I was super fast. I felt really good in Argentina. I had the second fastest lap in the time practice. And then in a quali race, I was battling with Tony Piroli. And then on the outside, I had a big crash and broke ligament of my leg, which handled me for maybe 2 or 3 months or something. And then, being back in the middle of the championship where all the other riders are 100% is not really easy. So I did some top 5, top 6, felt good, but never really been my own. I never rode 100%, unfortunately.
Have you got any? Is there any regrets for your career up to this date? Have you got any regrets at all on any teams that you went in, or that you wish you hadn't of, or anything like that up to date?
No, honestly, I don't have any regrets. I took my own decision. It works, it didn't work, but at the end, I always give my best. And the regrets I could have, it will if I didn't give my 100%. But I always give my 100% in and out of the track, from sleeping to eating to training. So actually, in my career, I got junior world champion, MX2 world champion, team world champion. I got a lot of races, win, European champion. I got some good things, I gave my 100%. And if when I was 3 years old, someone came to us and say, "Yeah, you're gonna be world champion," I would never believe, And I just got it, I'm not a talent rider. I'm just a hard worker. And at the end, it pays off with 3 world championship titles. So I'm really proud of my career. And yeah, no regrets. I just gave all.
Yeah, you've got certainly had some special moments in your career already, and when you think there's so many class riders out there that have never won these things as well, so it just shows
Yeah,
you how hard it is, isn't it? And that's why it's
that's
special to
true.
be.
Yeah.
Someone's put, do you think the 23 age rule is rubbish? He's put about obviously moving up to MX1.
Yeah, I think what they want to do is that because in the past there was a lot of good riders in MX2 and not so much in MXGP, and then they want to put that rules to put a lot of top riders in MXGP. But at the end, it's difficult because now in MXGP you have a lot of top riders and then not enough team. So it's difficult because we can see that sometimes rider doesn't have any team for next year and they can ride like top 10. So it's not good, I think maybe I don't know if they're gonna change it. I don't think so, but from now they should open it again from MX2 until 28 or something. And then some riders just prefer to ride on an MX2, on the 250, and some prefer riding on a 450. So riders should decide where they want to go and which class they want to ride.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even in the past, there's been world champions, even like your Alex Puzars, all them guys, Chodies,
Yeah.
and all them guys. Those guys wouldn't have been able to do what they did.
Yeah, true.
And they're not suited to the bigger bike necessarily, and things like that. Isn't it? So, I was going to ask you, do you actually enjoy the Supercross side? I know you've done some. Do you enjoy the Supercross side of things?
I like it so much.
Yeah.
Supercross, I do it since I'm riding 85 class, and I always did. Even during the MXGP season, I go ride Supercross. It's completely different kind of riding. You have to be precise, a lot of jumps, hitting the whoops, and that kind of things I really like. And I'm doing Paris Supercross almost every year. And then before I did Genova, before it's not gonna happen anymore. But this is those two Supercross I do almost every year, and I really enjoy it to make it.
Are you going to the Paris Supercross this year?
Sorry.
Are you doing the Paris Supercross this year?
No, not this year. Like I said, I just want to be back 100% for the 2022 season. So I prefer to skip it for this year. I will go maybe to watch, but not riding. So hopefully 2022, I will be back behind the gate in Paris.
Cool. I've actually got a competition going for that for next week, so hopefully I'll have a winner for that this Friday. It'd be cool. Did you try any other motorcycle sports? Have you ever tried speedway, for instance? Do you see speedway?
No, I never tried any other sports in the past. I had the opportunity to ride MotoGP. I mean, on the road bikes, I didn't do.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I never try anything else than motocross.
Okay, fair enough. Was there any guys that you didn't always seem to sort of come together?
Can you just wait 1 minute?
Yeah, no problem.
I'm back now.
No problem. That's Father Christmas knocking on the door. That's the nice shirt there. Thank you very much to Tom Brown for allowing me to use his shirt from Motor Extreme. You can check him out online. That sent me the shirt. Right, Jordi's back.
I'm sorry, guys.
No problem. I was just going to say, was there any riders that you sort of always seem to come together with on the track? Was there any guys that you didn't particularly like racing with? Is there any guys that had that situation with you?
I would say most of the guys are quite good on the track. Some guys we could see like Prado, the last few GPs are really difficult to pass. He go a little bit left to right sometimes. And in the past, we had a guy like Jose Butron, Spanish guy, also riding like this. And when you came behind, it was like, wow, now when I need to pass, I need to pass. So sometimes it's a little bit sketchy, and we're already doing dangerous sports, so we don't need to do stupid things, So stay on your line, just be faster.
I got Tom's back on his, but how hard is it to run your own team? Does it take a lot more preparation each season, obviously?
For sure, it's two jobs. Team manager and then riders. Lucky that I have good group of people around me, which help me a lot with a lot of things. My goal is also for the future. I didn't build first of all, I built my team because the last few seasons I went to other team and I didn't feel myself. I tried to bring some good things, but at the end it didn't work. Maybe some jealous parts or something. So I say, okay, I'm not gonna bring anything towards the team. I'm gonna make it for myself. That's why I decided to build my own team. So of course it's a lot of work, but I like the relationship with the people which help me. I mean, sponsors and stuff. Without them, it should not be possible to where I am today. So I'm really thankful for that. So having a good relationship with my sponsor, it's something really important for me. And I really enjoy to do it. And I'm looking forward to grow already in 2022 and especially in 2023 by taking some other riders. So let's see how it goes.
Nice. Sounds interesting plans ahead then. I'm going to put you on the spot here. Who would you consider to be the 3 best riders that you've ever competed against in your career to date?
I would say Jeffrey Hellings was the first one. Of course, he's one of the fastest guys in the world we could see. Dylan Ferrandis was also a tough guy. You never give up.
Yeah, very good word.
And the third one, I would say Romain Fevre. In the 250 class, he improved quite a lot when I got world champion, and then we had some good battles together also.
Yeah, very cool. If you could give advice to any youngster out there that's racing in like youth motocross right now that are thinking about going pro, what would your advice to those guys be?
First of all, it's like I said, just having no regrets. If you really wanna be pro, just give your best to be pro. It's not only riding, but it's also about all who goes around. The food, the drink, the sleep, and all that stuff. It's, I would say, even more important than riding. So this is one advice I could give, and then the other one, it's like, have fun on the bike, because if you don't have fun on the bike, then you can't go faster and you can't make it step by step. You have to really enjoy riding, having fun, and the rest will come.
I'll only ask you a couple more, if that's all right. I was going to ask you about Supercross side of it, the AMA Supercross. Do you always watch that side of things as well? And have you got any favourite riders over there that you like excite you watching them now?
Yeah, of course. I'm watching Supercross. Motocross is my job, but first of all, it's my passion. So I don't miss any races, whatever in the world. And I'm watching every races, and I would say beginning of 2015, I got contact with Honda Geico and KTM Charlie Design to go there, and I didn't go. I prefer to stay in Europe, but I would say, yeah, of course, I'm watching Supercross from now, and I'm really respectful for a guy like Ken Roxon. After all what's happened to him, the injury he had, the Lovelace now, it's awesome. So I'm very respectful for this guy.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to that all coming up soon in the beginning of January. We'll all be looking forward to that.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on, have you seen a lot of these things about things going potentially towards electric? We see all these cars and things now, and obviously they've even talked about that with motorbikes and stuff. What's your thoughts about that?
I always said, once the day motocross gonna be electric, I will never ride a bike anymore. It's
no noise.
No noise, and motocross is fun, with the noise and raving in the jumps and just hearing the clutch in the corners and all that stuff. With electric, it's not possible. I'm not against electric, but not for house sport or even in the car. A noise of a really supercar or something is like really nice. If you don't have any noise, the car can look nice, but without noise, it's not good. So I'm not really looking forward to it.
Yeah. Do you ride some of these two-stroke bikes? Because a lot of the guys in the UK, I don't know what it's like in France. We have a lot of this Evo racing. Everyone's riding the bikes from the 90s and so on. We have meetings and series and all sorts with the two-strokes. Do you get to ride on two-strokes? Do you like doing that or not?
I love that. For example, every year I'm riding with a 125 or 150 two-stroke KTM. It's remembering me the year in 2010. And I like that song so much. And riding a two-stroke is not riding a four-stroke. You need to play with the gearbox, playing with the clutch, and it's really riding a bike. And I really like the two-stroke, and I'm riding sometime with it. Yes.
I had my own motocross meeting just this year, and we had a full lineup of 125 Super Evos 40 on the line. It was honestly, it was unbelievable. It was beautiful.
That's good.
It was very cool. So yeah, we'll be doing that again. Very cool. Amazing to speak to you, buddy, and meet you. I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thanks to you. I also really appreciate it, and hope to see you soon in England.
Yes, we'll get this shared out for everyone to catch up with later on, and appreciate your time, buddy.
Yeah, thank you very
Thank you very
much,
much.
and thanks to all.
Thank you, mate. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers, buddy. Legend, Mr. Tixier. Awesome to get him on. We'll get that out there everywhere for everyone to see. Agreed to do an hour with Jordi, so I really appreciate his time. Very busy man, running his own team and all that stuff as well, and preparate all the prep that going into next season. He's going to be a busy man. But like I said, big thanks again to Mr. Tom Brown from Motor Extreme. I know he's got his online shop now for Motor Extreme down in Marshfield, so you can catch him out on there for all your bike parts and kits, and he's got amazing stuff down there. You've probably seen me posting some pictures up of the shop down at Motor Extreme that I go and see Tom every now and then, so that's interesting. Thank you for your questions, Tom, buddy. Thank you very much. Not sure who that is, but thank you very much anyway. Cheers, buddy. Whoever wrote that, we did speak about that at the start of the interview. If you want to, you can go back and check that out. What we talked about, the one-day format racing, and about the qualifying the day before and all that sort of stuff, where they used to do the racing for qualifying. Thanks, Alec. We'll get this out there so that everyone can get to see it over the coming days. So if any of you guys want to share that when I put it out tomorrow, probably, that would be cool. So yeah, I think was anything I wanted to say. I will update you on social media about like the reunion meeting for next year. That'll be hopefully sorted out by the end of the month. Got the Paris Supercross competition. Don't forget this Friday. £1,000 spending money. 2 tickets to the Paris Supercross a week this Saturday, and there'll be a Friday and Saturday night hotel stay plus flights over. We've actually got someone from Germany in the competition as well, so we said we'd be able to sort flights from there as well. So not necessarily just in the UK, anywhere around the Europe area, we could fly them over to the Paris Supercross as well in part of winning that. So anyone wants to get involved, let me know. That's going to close on Friday about 6 p.m. and then I'll do the live draw about 8 p.m. around that time this Friday, which I'll put out on social media to give you a definite. And I think I'm sure I got about 74 numbers gone so far in it. So a lot of it's to do with being fully vaccinated. That's affected the competition quite a bit for obvious reasons. A lot of people have not had all the vaccinations. They've either had one jab and so on. So you just need to be fully vaccinated yourself and whoever you would be taking. So get in touch with me and let me know. How quick do you think it would take Jamie to bin the new bike? Adam Andrews, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I think we're looking to ride the bike a week this Sunday, I believe. That's what we're trying to do on the 28th. I think we're trying to go out, Adam. So there we go. And my brother Jamie has not raced since 1990. So I'm not fantastic maths, but I make that 31 years right there. So there was me moaning about my 21-year gap until I had to go this year. Jamie's is 31 years since he's had to go. So he was on an 80cc bike in the 80s group on a Kawasaki 80. It was the last time he rode, so it should be interesting. He's still a fit lad, always played football for me over the years. Obviously a strong ground worker. He's a ganger now, but I mean, yeah, he's still a strong lad now, but I'm sure he's going to realise how hard it actually is again once he gets riding again, so it should be interesting. So yeah, we've got a bike we share now, so we're going to be out a week this Sunday apparently. He's ordered some kit and stuff, so it should be interesting. Looking forward to that. Hey Mick, how's it going, buddy? Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Mick. Hope you're good, buddy. Thanks for coming on, Lee, and thanks for your work. This is my man that did some mechanics for me the other day, sorted out a new tube in the rear tyre, which was hard work, wasn't it, buddy? But you got it done for us, so I really appreciate that. Unfortunately, me and my brother don't have my dad's mechanical skills, so it's awesome to have Lee on. And looks like we're going to get to have a ride with Lee as well. And Lee's dad, George, used to be my dad's speedway mechanic as well, so we've skipped a generation there, and now Lee's helping us with our bike, so much appreciated, Lee. Thank you very much, buddy. And we'll be out on a bike together a week Sunday by the sounds of it, so it should be good. Back when I used to dish the pegs out at the gates for you boys. Yeah. Yeah. Good old days, Al. Plus you got into the ice hockey as well, so it's good to see you involved in that. And we still go, and I got Jamie into it, and now Jamie goes to ice hockey every week as well. So we're all ice hockey fanatics as well, and all the kids. Thanks very much, bud. Much appreciated. Yeah, I think that's all I can say. I will update you on any, because I've been speaking to some Speedway guys as well. I know the Speedway ones can be even more popular than the motocross ones, so I'll be getting some Speedway ones going. I've been talking to some riders. Hopefully I'll be able to confirm that as soon as possible. Just trying to make sure I haven't got anything. There's my t-shirt that I got off of Andy and Jill Graham at my reunion. They bought that. Look, when my dad's, I always quote that, which I'll quote now. Look, it's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. That my dad always used to say, which is pretty cool. So they bought that, and then Andy was wearing one as well at my reunion when he came and rode, which was very cool. 1982 British champion Andy Graham, and also much love goes out there. And rest in peace to Mr. Alan Graham. And I was just saying about that the other day to the family and stuff. That just shows how cool some of these live videos, interviews will end up being. More special further down the line, like with Alan Graham, when he had that unfortunate accident not long after I did a live interview with him. But it's just things like that now that the family and friends and people that loved Alan can always cherish now and go back and watch in time goes by. So that's pretty cool. Here we go, Mr. Shelsey. Lee, the Cats are 3-0 up. Is that where 3-0? Where, because it was it 6-3? Sorry about this ice hockey intervention, but we were, what was that, 6-3? We won the first leg last Wednesday. Swindon Wildcats are away to Talford Tigers tonight. Or is that 3-0 up on the night? I'm good, thank you. Look forward. Who's keeping calm? Yes, Mick, got to get back on it, mate. Got to get motivated and chase the boys back up. Chase the Speedway and the motocross guys up, and hopefully get plenty in this winter. Yes, for sure, me. Core, beautiful. So we're actually 9-3 up now on Aggregate. Beautiful. That sounds, I don't want to say it's in the bag. What's that? It's probably not started long, is it? Yeah, I don't want to say it's in the bag then. On the night, that's beautiful then. So it looks like the Swindon Wildcats are on their way to the final of the Cup. That'd be pretty cool. Thanks for that, Chelsea. I've caught up with that. Thank you. So I will speak to you all soon. Keep you all updated on it. And yeah, me and my brother are going to be, I'm going to be having my actual third ride of the year this year since my 21-year absence. So I'm going to be having a ride on the bike we've got now with my brother that's not rode since 1990. So I'm sure we'll update you guys on social media and stuff, some pictures and videos and all that. You know, the videos of the bits run really quick for a corner or two and then cut. Oh, Team Ashby back on the dirt. And I tell people, James, about your back in the 90s when we was, I don't know if that was Mid-Wilts or Morden Club, when out of the 5 groups on the day, 3 Ashbys won. You won the 60cc. I won the 100s, I believe, and I think our cousin Jonathan Ashby won the seniors or experts in the 125. So I've got it somewhere. Still got it somewhere. I have to try and dig it out. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, Jamie was a good rider in his day as well. Won races in the 60s at our club. And went on to ride in the 80cc for 1 year, didn't you? And then preferred to play in the hay bales in the farm, things like that, instead of racing. So yeah, we're going to have some fun in the next couple of weeks, by the sounds of it. Ooh. Someone trying to call me out for tracks. I'm not sure who that is. That's a sly one, being that Facebook user. Not having the name. Who's that? Right underneath who that is. You never know. Possibly. Ooh. It sounds like a show or an event, doesn't it? It sounds like a boxing event or a show. Unfinished business. Sounds like my bro. Oh, basically the plan was that he's supposed to be coming back and having a ride because he would like to ride in my next reunion. So that's the plan. See how it goes. Bit of kit's been ordered today, ain't it, brother? So it's definitely on now. So we haven't got any excuses not to have a go now. So this is birthday Monday as well. This Monday. So what was that? My mum's on, so she must know what the age is. Is it 41? I'm going to say. I'm sure it was 40th last year, wasn't it? And I'm 45 in February. It's 4 years between us, isn't it, roughly? Cool, he's all in. He's playing cards now. I told Mum earlier, by the way, Jane, on the phone before I come on the interview, so good luck with that one. I told her that you were riding, so I'm sure you're going to get a phone call anytime soon. I by the slip of the tongue as well, I said, yeah, I'm riding as well. And she went, what, racing? I went, no, not racing. I was just having a ride. She got right into that. So we'll see what happens, but we'll update you all and show you all guys some video coverage and all that, I'm sure. Well, I'll just film Jamie and take pictures. So you better have style. Right, so I will love and leave you all. Try and go and have some tea. Speak to you all soon. When is he going to do a video on you guys? I think we're going out on the, just looking at the calendar, Sunday the 28th we're going out, buddy. Which is a week this Sunday, I believe. So fingers crossed on the weather. I should be watching the Met Office solidly for a week. Doing that, no, please don't rain, please don't rain. I don't want to use the roll-offs. Actually styling the blood. Yeah, I hope so, bud. That's about all I do now. I could just look stylish, but it's just a still frame. Do that, yeah. Lovely form, that. It's not fast, which is annoying. Don't like it. Don't like having weird arms riding a bike. Never had to ride a bike like that, doing that. Like, what the hell? My arms are shot. I've only rode flat out. It's weird, but yeah, you have to. It is what it is. Unless we rode quite regular, then we're not going to get the arms how you want them. So we'll have to see. But hopefully, bike goes well, and got a top mechanic there with us, Mr. Monday, and plus Kai Flippants is coming with us as well, I believe. So we've got a couple of guys that know what they're doing with bikes, so we should be all right. We won't have to go home if we get a puncture. Or if the clutch position slips down, we have to go home. Right, see you all soon. Thanks for coming on, and we'll get this out there for people to check it out. 2 laps and my arms are shot too, mate. And you're fit as well. Imagine me, I'm an old man. 45 next in February. But I'll try and keep it smooth for a few laps and look like I know what I'm doing. Don't worry, I should give her a blowout. She sounds pokey as well. She's a bit tuned up by the sounds of her as well. There's flames coming out of the exhaust when me and Lee was warming her up the other day. I was like, holy shit. Top man, Lee, I really appreciate it, buddy. We wouldn't be able to do it without you boys. So that's pretty much why we haven't done anything to this point. We've been waiting since that tyre went down. Brand new tyre, the rear tube's gone. We're out. We can't ride. So that meant a lot that Kai was offering to help as well. So appreciate that. So having both you guys there, plus Kai, very fortunate that Kai took me out with his bike. My first ride back after the 21 years in the summer was cool. So really appreciate it. Yeah, you can watch any of it back. Obviously, as soon as I come off a video, I start saving it, and then it just saves to the YouTube channel anyway, so you can catch it whenever you want. So I will get it out there, get the link out there tomorrow, and get Jordi to throw it out there on his social media as well. He's got a big followings on all his stuff, so that'd be cool to get it out there a bit more. Appreciate it, buddy. Look forward to that. We've got something to look forward to. We're going to live for the now and all that. And see you all soon. Keep you all updated on everything. See you all soon. So I'll probably see you online Friday night for the live draw for the Paris Supercross. Major, like I said, £1,000 spending money alone. No idea why I come up with that, but £1,000 spending money, flights, 2-night hotel stay. The Supercross is on the Saturday afternoon, so it would be flying on the Friday. hotel Friday night, go to the Supercross Saturday afternoon at the Paris, I think it's called the Paris Le Defense Arena. Pretty cool stadium that you might that you've seen on the pictures I put out there, and then yeah, flights back. So £1,000. So it's good enough. It's worth being in the competition for the £1,000 alone. No jokes. So let me know if you want to get involved in that. I'll close that about 6 p.m. Friday night. So, and then draw it live after that. So I'll probably be back on here Friday night. And then obviously I'll start doing some live videos a bit more as well when we're going to announce what we're going to do with track and dates for the reunion. So it's exciting to do all that. Speak to you all soon. Joe Butler. Don't forget, important to be nice and all that. Unless they're not nice. Nice to be important, but important to be nice. Unless they annoy you, then it's also out the window. Right, see you all soon. Cheers. Thanks for coming on. Bye, brother. Bye, mother. Might be watching. Bye, Lee. Bye, Chris. Bye, Chelsea. Bye, all. Ciao. Cheers.